Hey guys, it's Coach Kim. I just wanted to check in with you again because I know in the earlier video I talked about cultivating a safe space for yourself. I know I probably sounded a little bit kind of, my energy was a little low, but it's a process, with being, with healing. And you ever heard of the phrase like healing but not healed? It is integral to be mindful of the differences and also take into account that even though majority of us are not completely healed from whatever experiences we've had in life, we still have to show up for ourselves. We still need to show up for ourselves, and if we can't, we get the help we need. And what do I mean by that? So this is just going to be a story time. I'm not even going to go into tips or whatever and this, that, and the third. It's just like kind of story time. So I just came from a session with my counselor. I was in a bit of a hermit mode. I almost, asked if we could do telehealth instead because I just didn't want to, I felt myself going into that mode of like wanting to hermit. But however, I decided to go. And as I'm walking out of the session, we had a really good session, by the way. As I'm driving away from the session, I look over to my left and I see a bus. The reason why I'm mentioning the bus is because if I think back, not even, what was this? August, the end of July, beginning of August, I was just coming back from my hometown and I had to start everything over. Everything had to start over yet again. And I had to get on that bus because when I came back, my car battery died and I had little to no money to my name and I had to make a decision. It was a lot. And so going back to the thought of like making sure that you show up for yourself, it was humbling again, because who would have thought that I would be, back to catching the bus and walking up and down the street and like, trying to find work again and this, that, and the third. It was a lot. And I'm sure that a lot of you can resonate with having to start over and also having to show up for yourself when you are not completely healed. And so I just want to express like gratitude. I'm sitting in my car now because I got the battery replaced, of course, within a week or so. And it's just the testimony to make sure that these little things that we do for ourselves, are integral to progress forward in life. And even though it feels like it might, things might not be going the way or that you want it to, or life is just not fair. It's just like we have to keep showing up for ourselves. And when there are times when we want to progress and grow and move forward in life, we seek help, we seek mentorship, we seek counseling. We are our own vehicles. Kind of circling back to the buses and the cars and stuff like that. We are our own vehicles, and we have to do things to help us maintain, like it's the engine, our sanity, our brains, a sound mind, a heart, the motivation. We have to prioritize maintenance. I am sharing this with you because this is just one minor experience, because I can think about, I'm grateful that, thank God it was just my car. I have a roof over my head. I have my own place, I just had to start over, and sometimes those things happen and we have to put ourselves in a position to where, despite whatever obstacles we go through, they're going to happen, they're bound to happen, and we have to prepare ourselves to start over. Because if we don't continue that maintenance within ourselves, we will break. That's all I gotta share. I don't got any tips. It's kind of like a story time. It's a little random, but I did want to share that experience that I had, and it made me reflect a lot on that. So I hope you guys are doing okay. Make sure you're taking care of yourselves, and remember to give yourself grace. All right, y'all.